Okay, hello and welcome to the 17th episode of the quiz show. As our community is growing, we have realized competition is getting heated because you guys don't see the prelims on YouTube, but we had prelims with ex-finalists from different cities, ex-finalists from Delhi, bunch of we had tiebreaker and double tiebreaker, but we finally have three contestants. I'm gonna meet them one by one. Our first contestant is a debutant. Give it up for Abhishek. Abhishek. Abhishek, one nice little intro if you can give about what you do, where you studied, where you work, whatever you feel like sharing.
Hi, my name is Abhishek. I'm from Delhi. I did my MBA from Tallinn University of Technology. I've been watching your quizzes for the longest time. I used to borrow the questions and host it for the Tech Debate Club earlier. I work in content management right now.
Wow. Again, big round of applause for Abhishek. Thank you, thank you. Amazing, amazing. So now you work in Delhi now, but you're a Delhi person or you grew up in Delhi?
Born and brought up, yeah.
Born and brought up in Delhi. Which school? Just curiosity.
Montfort School.
Where is it? Montfort.
That's exactly where I live, Ashok Vihar.
Ashok Vihar, not Delhi.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, with that we come to our defending champion. Give it up for Shashank. Shashank won the last with a crazy last answer. Nicobar Island, one of my favorite answers of all time. Shashank, anything else you want to tell which you have not shared earlier?
Hi guys, I'm Shashank. A quick shout out. We do Delhi Quiz Club here. We have a quizzing club called Delhi Quiz Club. Everybody is welcome. I'm doing a general election quiz later this month in that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's
Great.
not about general elections of India.
Shout out for Delhi Quiz Club and Shashank and everyone else who are doing quizzing in Delhi Quiz Club, BQC and like Chennai and Bangalore and No, also BQC. Delhi Quiz Club, Bombay Quiz Club, Chennai, Kaveri Quiz Club, and Kutub Quiz. A lot of. I don't think Kutub does it exist anymore. It's
No.
Kutub Quiz.
DQC took over.
DQC took over. Okay, Anshula, who has had a look, we should reverse. Anshula should be at the end. Our next contestant has had a fantastic, she won the Noida last quiz, then she won the one that we did here. Lost in final to Shashank on the last question. She's back in the final. Give it up for Anshula. Anshula, I know you've done this so many times, but anything new that you want to share with?
I've thought of something.
Huh?
This,
Oh,
I've
yes,
thought
you
of
have.
something.
Yes.
So since we're doing shout-outs,
Yeah.
I'll just mention, and we were on the topic of music. So I've been with the amateur choir based in Delhi called the Capital City Minstrels. So go check them out. They are holding auditions next week on Saturday. So if anyone is interested to sing with a
Wow,
choir while holding your day job, it's nice. Yeah.
Amazing. Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Amazing. Shout out to Abhishek, Shashank, Anshula, and everything else that you guys are doing outside your work and quiz and outside day job. It's wow, amazing. Cool, let's do it. Okay, cool. First question, direct to Abhishek. Abhishek, this is a non-exhaustive list. You just have to connect these names. Wayne, Uzi, Wert, Yachty, John, Pump, Peep, Baby, Nas X, Kim, Jock. What is the connect? What connects all of these names, people, and not exhaustive list? There might be somebody else also in the list, but what is the
Wild guess. Collab with Eminem on his album.
collab with Eminem? No, going to Shashank.
I'll go simple. Just the word Lil. If you add the word Lil, their stage name comes from that.
Perfect. Lil was the keyword we were looking for. Great crack. 11 points there to Shashank, and like Shashank said, you just add the first name Lil and rappers with Lil as their first stage name. That's the connect. You just add Lil, become Lil Wayne, Lil Nas X, so on and so forth. Lil, nice little answer to start the quiz. Okay, next direct will be to Anshula. Anshula, in 7th century CE, Chinese Buddhist pilgrim Xuanzang provides evidence of it, which he witnessed at Prayagraj. Xuanzang records that Hindu ascetics climbed the top of a pole situated at Prayagraj, clinging onto it with one hand and one foot, and watched the sunset with their heads turned to the right as it set, marking it as a type of solar rite. The earliest mention of it is in a literary work in the 1135 CE Sanskrit classic Manasolasa, written by the Western Chalukya king Someshwar III. What are we talking about? What am I discussing?
Malakam?
Malakham, wow, great! Great standard of quizzing, so good. Oh, delightful. I often say, like, we, as a team, we reserve the, in some sense, the toughest questions for the quiz show because out of all the things we do, whether it's quizzing with the comedians, quizzing with the members, the quiz show is the one that we feel is the peak when it comes to this thing. And that's, we really discussed this question, whether we should put it in quiz show or not, and answered without like blink of an eye. Beautiful. Mallakham. Okay, fantastic. So as you can see, this is etymology wise, it's Mall. Mall means wrestling, okay? Mall. And Kham is pole, like Khamba, jahan se aata hai. So combined wrestling and pole becomes Mallakham. Okay, beautiful. Great crack. You guys know Malla Yudh is wrestling, like Bhim and Balram were all like famous for Malla Yudh. Okay. Cool. 10 points there to Anshula. Next direct to Abhishek. Abhishek, Marcellus Gilmer Edson of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, obtained the first patent for a method of producing it using heated surfaces in 1884. Edson's cooled product had a consistency like that of dash, lard, or ointment, according to his patent application, which, which described a process of milling until the raw material reached a fluid or semi-fluid state. He mixed sugar into, should I pause? Okay. He mixed sugar into the paste to harden its consistency. A businessman from St. Louis named George Bale produced and sold it in the form of a snack food in 1894. The earliest references to it can be traced to Aztec and Inca civilizations who ground the roasted raw materials into a paste. Which item are we talking about?
Maple candy, maple syrup.
Not maple candy or maple syrup. Going to Shashank.
No clue. So I'll say jelly or jello.
Not jelly or jello. Going to Anshula.
Chocolate?
Not chocolate. Okay, we'll take one more round. I think the big clue in the question is ground the roasted raw material. Think of that. Think of what you would ground, like grind, and then you will achieve the consistency which is like that of dash, which is part of the answer, ointment or lard. Looking at a two-word answer, think of roasted something, that will be the first word, and consistency of something like an ointment will be the second word. Good enough? Okay.
Pass.
Pass? Okay, Abhishek is passing. We're going to Shashank.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Yes, 6 points there to Shashank. Well done. It is peanut butter. Now you see everything fits. Consistency like that of butter, lard or ointment. Roasted, when you think, sorry, I drink, so the moment I listen to roasted, I think peanuts ki baat ho rahi ho. Or cashew ki baat. Aztec, South America, that was a clue. Aztec Inca from South America. So peanuts and yeah, peanut butter. Cool. Peanut butter is correct. Shashank gets 6 points, which means the next direct will be Anshula's. Anshula, looking at one word answer. A dash is a close-fitting necklace worn around the neck, typically 14-inch to 16-inch in length. Excess can be made of a variety of materials, including velvet, plastic, beads, latex, leather, metal such as silver, gold, or platinum, etc. Dash in sports derives from the meaning of the word X, which is to suffocate or to become blocked. Psychologists have explored the phenomenon in both team sports and individual sports, but no definitive explanation has been established as to why one individual rather than another becomes this, or what set of circumstances produces the anxiety. Give me the blank.
Choker or choking?
Yeah, that is correct. Choker is correct. 10 points there to Anshula. It is choker. Okay, first we are talking about the literal choker that people wear, and in sports, chokers. Choker. Okay, 10 points there to Anshula. Fantastic. Which means next direct will be Abhishek's. Abhishek, in Hinduism, Jai and Vijay are the two Dwarpalakas or gatekeepers of Vaikunt, which is the abode of the god Vishnu. Due to a curse by the four Kumaras, they were forced to undergo multiple births as mortals. They were incarnated as Hiranyakashyap and Hiranyaksh in the Satyug, Shishupal and Dantavakra in the Dwapar Yug. How were they reincarnated in the Treta Yug, as per belief? Jai.
Love Kush.
Not Love and Kush, going to Shashank.
For a lack of better answer, I'll say Kumbhkaran and Meghnad.
Lack of better answer. Okay, no, going to Anshula.
Nakul and Sahadev.
Not Nakul and Sahdev. Okay, okay, cool. Cool, lucky boy, Shashank. Nice pass, but Kane, Lukaku couldn't score. Okay, cool. We'll start again with a hint. So Shashank was partially right. That's the big clue. Shashank was almost there, but didn't get the answer. That should be a good enough guess to take another round. Abhishek, what do you think? Or do you need more hints? And also, like, one theme which you see is they're mostly born as negative characters. You know, Hiranyakashyap, Durgama, Hiranyaksh. Should we take a round, Abhishek? Okay.
Pass.
Okay, passing to Shashank.
I hope this time I'm picking the right one. Kumbhkaran and Ravan.
Kumbhkarn and Ravan. Yeah. Kumbhkarn and Ravan.
I thought about it कि भाई होंगे, but
हाँ, that's the thing, no? Like मेघनाथ तो next generation हो गया, so वो थोड़ा logically.
sorry, Marvel में थोड़ा कम हूँ.
Ravan and Kumbhkarn. Okay, so let's see how much will Shashank get. It was 11 when it came to him first, and he got half. Not 9. Okay, 9 to Shashank for Ravan and Kumbhkarn. Well done. Ravan and Kumbhkarn. Okay, Ravan and Kumbhkarn. The bond. So through you'll see pattern. Like the whole logic is they get born just to be killed by a deity, so they get heaven. So Hiranyakashyap was killed by Durgama. Shishupal was killed by Krishna. The story comes in this crazy Mahabharat series, which is on YouTube channel Kumar Varun. There's an episode where Shishupal is killed by Krishna by his Sudarshan Chakra. And everyone knows Ravan and Kumbhkarn. 9 points to Shashank for Ravan and Kumbhkarn, which means next there it will be to Anshula. Anshula, among Swedish athletes, one stands out not only for his on-court achievements, but also for his enduring legacy in sports history. Known for his remarkable career in tennis, he is often regarded as one of the greatest sports persons in Sweden's history. While Ibrahimovic commands attention in football, this athlete has a legacy that places him second only to X, according to a certain Swedish newspaper. Who are we talking about?
I always confuse these two names. Is it Bjorn Borg?
It is Bjorn Borg. Yes, fantastic. 10 points there to Anshula. It is Bjorn Borg. Okay, it is Bjorn Borg, the legendary Bjorn Borg in the 80s. Okay, next direct to Abhishek. One of my favorite questions from this finale. Very workable. If New Zealand's rugby team is famously known as the All Blacks, can you name their national basketball team whose nickname aptly plays on the rugby team's name?
Half Blacks.
Okay, going to Shashank.
Yeah, for a lack of better guess, I'll say Tall Blacks.
Tall Blacks. Yes, well done. 11 point there to Shashank. They are called Tall Blacks. Fantastic. Love this. All Blacks. And so basketball team. So Tall Blacks. Just a play on All Blacks. They are Tall Blacks. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. 11 points to Shashank. Next direct will be to Anshula. Okay. Anshula, designed by Thomas Lyon in 1777, it has gone through a long series of extensions over the centuries. Since India's independence in 1947, it housed the office of the Chief Minister of West Bengal, cabinet ministers, and other senior officials until 4th October 2013, when a major restoration of the building was announced. The 150-meter long entity covers the entire northern stretch of the Lal Dighi or Red Lake at the center of historic BBD Bagh, long considered as the administrative and business hub of this city. What are we talking about?
Victoria Memorial.
Not Victoria Memorial. Going to Abhishek.
Pass.
Passing to Shashank.
Again, not sure, but writers building.
Writers Building. Yes, 12 points there to Shashank. We are talking about Writers Building. Okay, for lack of a better guess, it is Writers Building.
I'll be honest, I knew Tall Black outright. I just did not know that writers building is so long. So that was the
okay, okay.
confusion.
Yeah. Writers usually give up in the middle, so it's not.
Who called it writer's building and not writer's block?
And not writer's block. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Writer's Building is correct. 12 points there to Shashank, which means the next direct will again be Anshula's. Shown here is a cricket ground located near Gross Islet in St. Lucia. Standard seating capacity of 15,000. On 21st July 2016, it was formally renamed after the captain of the West Indies side that won the 2016 ICC World 2020 in India. He also captained the West Indies to victory in the 2012 ICC World 2020 in Sri Lanka, making him the second West Indian captain after Clive Lloyd with multiple ICC World Championships. Very direct question, just tell me who are we talking about?
मतलब वही दो तीन नाम as a lay person. Okay. The thing is, I want to take a guess, but if it turns out that that cricketer played in the 70s or something, it'll sound really stupid.
No.
Is it Darren Sammy?
Fact. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is Darren Sammy. Sorry, Anshula, you were saying something.
No.
Yeah, right. Darren
He
Sammy.
was only saying the right answers.
Yay, bete. Woo, woo, woo. Abhishek, did you know this? I am only curious because हमेशा क्विज में लगता है कि यार ये पास कर दे please पास. You knew Darren Sammy.
I was waiting for this one to get.
Okay, cool. That brings us to the end of the first half. Let's take a look at the score. Abhishek yet to start scoring, but Darren Sammy didn't come to him. But yeah, full second half remaining. We'll see Shashank with 11 on rappers with Lil as their first name, 6 for Peanut Butter, 9 for Ravan and Kumbhakarn, 11 for Writers Building. I'm sorry, 11 for Tall Blacks and 12 for Writers Building. Shashank is leading right now with 49 points. Okay, Anshula right now with 4 straight 10s. Half of those have come from sports question, like direct sports question. 10, in fact, Malakham is also sort of a sports question. So, Malakham, Chokers also had sports reference. Beyond Bog and Darren Sammy. 40 points to Anshula. Anshula with 40.
Sports goddess. Sports goddess.
Sports goddess, yes, Nike. Shashank leading with 49, Anshula with 40. Abhishek's yet to start scoring, but we'll see. Second half. Let's begin. The order now will be Anshula, Shashank, and Abhishek. Okay. Anshula, this is for you. This craft traces its roots back to a French word meaning hook. Beyond its origins, this craft has recently taken to the streets, turning sidewalks into canvases of color and texture. It's a method known for its stress-revealing qualities, where each stitch serves as a moment of peace amidst life's chaos. Passed down through generations, it embodied a cherished tradition of creativity and patience. What craft are we talking about?
Crochet.
Yes, that is correct. Well done. What a start. 10 points to Anshula for crochet. And now everything fits, stitching and everything. French word.
Can I be annoying and share a fact?
Yes, array. No.
No, so I mean, I only use this because in music, a quarter note is called a crotchet, and that also has the same like French word for hook, origin or something. Yeah.
Wow. Please feel free to share extra info if you guys have. It's not annoying. Annoying is sports goddess. Okay, full disclosure, this is my junior life from college. That's why I'm being on. Like, don't feel like क्या randomly एक बच्चे के बारे में ऐसा young quizzer को discourage कर रहा है. Okay. Cool. No problem. Next direct is to Shashank. Shashank, Anouk Ami, the 60s movie icon, renowned for her superbly aquiline beauty and patrician style, passed away a few weeks ago at the age of 92. She left an indelible mark on French and Italian cinema with her enigmatic presence. Celebrated for her role as a muse in French and Italian cinema, also starred in other classics like 8, 1 by 2, 8 and a half, and A Man and a Woman, where her presence left a lasting impact. In Federico Fellini's 1960 masterpiece, she portrayed Maddalena, who is a wealthy heiress disillusioned with Roman high society, embodying the film's exploration of existential ennui. All I need from you is the film name. Identify this film whose title translates to the sweet life in English. The movie title literally in English would be The Sweet Life. What movie are we talking about?
नहीं पता है. सुक्रे विडा.
गाली किसको दिया बे? सुक्रे विड़ा विड़ा किसको बोल? No, not Sukre Vida. Going to Abhishek.
Going on the same track, Vida Dulce.
Vida Tulse. That was सास भी कई बहुत ही में आता है Vida Tulsi. Sorry, no. Anshula.
La Dolce Vita.
La Dolce Vita. Yes, that is correct. Come with The Sweet Life. La Dolce Vita. Cinematic masterpiece. 12 points there to Anshula. Sorry, Shashank. तू कुछ बोल रहा था क्या?
Once he gave the answer, I also knew the answer. उसके बाद तो मतलब वो did not know the correct word for that. No, that's the only problem.
Okay, La Dolce Vita, which means next direct will be to Shashank. Shashank, Melancholia, which is a 2011 film, is that defends itself for its incredible performances and the way it takes advantage of the cliche of the end of the world as a resource for exploring the meaning of human life. In one of the promotional posters of the film, so the visual is also important, Kirsten Dunst floats in a lake full of lilies, foliage, and flowers. What is believed to be the inspiration behind this? That is also a romantic character from one of his most emblematic work.
Orphelia by John Ewart Millet.
Yes, absolutely. Perfect. Superb crack. Okay, also bragging rights. Well done. This is the original artwork, as you can see, Ophelia. And this is inspired from that. Okay, one of John Everett Millet's most famous works. Okay, so 10 points there to Shashank. And next direct will come to Abhishek. Okay, Abhishek, we are talking about a certain facial feature. It is a facial feature where the double curve of a human upper lip is said to resemble weapon of son of the love goddess Venus and the god of war Mars. The peaks of the weapon coincide with the filtrate columns, giving a prominent bow appearance to the lip, as you can see, like it's explained in the image. It is outlined with a vermilion border, which connects the lip skin to the paler facial skin. All I want from you is, what is this known as?
Pass.
Passing to Anshula.
Cupid's bow.
Perfect. It is Cupid's bow. Fantastic. 11 points to Anshula. It is Cupid's bow. Son of, like, god of love, as they say. Cupid, son of love goddess Venus and Mars, and resembles his weapon, which is the bow. Cupid's bow. This is that a lot of people actually apparently get surgery and all to get Cupid's bow. Like when I was going to find picture for the answer slide, so thoda aisa mind blow ho gaya. When I search Cupid's bow, so like bhai, get this done to get this and all that. अभी Google को पता भी लगा मुझे ऐड आएगा कि get Cupid. तू बड़ा सर्च कर रहा था Cupid's bow. Okay. Cool. 11 points to Anshula for Cupid's bow. Next, direct to Shashank. Shashank, he is the god of fertility, agriculture, the afterlife, the dead, resurrection, life, and vegetation in ancient Egyptian religion. He was one of the first to be associated with the mummy rap. When his brother Set cut him up into pieces after killing him, his wife Isis found all the pieces and wrapped his body up, enabling him to return to life. He was widely worshipped until the decline of ancient Egyptian religion during the rise of Christianity in the Roman Empire. Who is he? Okay, one of those rare direct questions. Shashank.
The only Egyptian god I can think of is Ra.
Not Ra. I thought you'll say only Egyptian god I can think of is Muhammad Salah. I was, I was so excited for the punchline. No, not Ra. Going to Abhishek.
Khonsu.
Khonsu. No. Going to Anshula.
Anubis.
Not Anubis. Okay, we'll start again with a hint, and also to audience, if you guys watch this beautiful new series on the channel called World History 101, this fact comes in second or third episode, I think, when we talk about Egyptian civilization and pyramids and all. Okay, so the answer starts with O, if that's helpful. O. O for Ophelia. Is that helpful? Should we give more hint? Okay. Next hint is even the wife's name is sort of a hint, like in terms of just if it was a dumb charades, little bit. Can we take a round with that?
I mean, I have something. I don't know if it's
Okay,
the
okay. Yeah, no, good enough. We'll start with Shashank whenever.
Oasis.
Not Oasis, but good band. I like
Good
it.
band, yeah.
Going to Abhishek.
Osiris.
Yes, it is Osiris. It is Osiris. 6 points to Abhishek. It is Osiris. Okay, Osiris. Now, Osiris is the god of multiple things, but most importantly, afterlife, death, resurrection, etc. And the legend of mummy and wrapping is associated with Osiris. Okay, next direct will be to Anshula. Anshula, we are talking about a certain sport now. The oldest known evidence of this sport or the equipments comes from South African sites such as Sibudu Cave, where the remains of bones and stone have been found dating approximately 72,000 to 60,000 years ago. There are two versions of this sport, recurve and compound, of which recurve is part of the Olympics. South Korea is the most successful nation in this sport with almost twice as much gold as the next in line, USA. Which sport are we talking about? Yes.
Is it archery?
Sports nerd, yeah, this person. It is archery. Well done. 10 points there to Anshula. And I think the big clue was the ancient and equipments and all that. So, yeah, but what for you was the big?
No, I was recurve sounded so familiar, and I was trying to recall.
Yeah.
And I was like, मतलब USA hockey में तो शायद नहीं है इतना, हाँ, so.
Okay, archery. Archery is correct. Very, very critically important answer, I think, in terms of score. But we'll see. Okay. Next, direct to Shashank. Shashank establishing himself as one of the first true Bollywood superstars. With 36 films spanning 3 languages over 15 years, he sang over 185 songs in his career. His distinct vocal style helped establish his legacy as an inspirational figure for many stars that came after him. Celebrating his 114th birthday, and the Google Doodle is also given. Whose Google Doodle is this? And just one side random hint is he's also the first cousin of Amrish Puri.
Mukesh.
Not Mukesh. Going to Abhishek.
I just can't remember the name right now.
Take
Kind
your
of.
time. But sometimes the answer is some like Darren Sami kind of a thing. Sometimes it's somewhere there. If you give time, it just comes out of nowhere. But it's okay, no pressure. You can pass also, Abhishek.
Pass.
Okay, passing to Anshula.
KL Sehgal.
Of course, it's KL Sehgal. Of course, it's KL Sehgal. Who else but KL Sehgal? 12 points there to Anshula. It is KL Sehgal. Okay. KL Sehgal, Kundan Lal Sehgal. One of the first superstars of Indian cinema in terms of acting, singing. Any old song that you hear, like the template is KL Sehgal, like that nasal, like Jab Dil Hi Toot Gaya To Ji Ke Kya Karenge, and a lot of those. KL Sehgal, Tarat Mehmood, anyway, let's not. KL Sehgal, Devdas, first Devdas in some sense. Okay. Anshula gets 12 for KL Sehgal. Next direct will be to, and I didn't realize Amrish Puri, Madan Puri and all were his related to KL Sehgal. Okay, next direct to Shashank. Shashank, in a strategic move that resonated deeply with the Indian market, this tech entrepreneur and founder of OnePlus and Nothing, known for his innovative approach to branding, made a notable change to his Twitter handle. By adopting the title X, he cleverly integrated a culturally significant term that signifies camaraderie and respect in India. Who is this entrepreneur who tries to blend business acumen with cultural sensitivity?
So basically, what he did was he added the word bhaiya on his, you know,
Any any final guess you want to give?
bhaiya only. Like he added the word bhaiya in the.
Uh, we'll see. Going to Abhishek.
Pass.
Okay. Passing to Anshula.
Yeah, no, I was also thinking bhai, bhaiya, but I don't know the original founder, so bus. I mean,
But you can say the. Acha. Okay.
okay, bhai, I'll say bhai.
Uh, uh, the good thing is, in terms of scores, I don't think it matters. So, you guys are almost there. Like what Anshula said is partially right, but ideally, I would want the full name, like the new name. Should we take a round? Do you guys, can you think of his origin, like his name?
Okay, I mean, it's a very stupid question, but is it like a well-known name?
Like he founded the small company OnePlus, so
Nahi, matlab like. Acha, okay.
But like essentially, this was, obviously he founded OnePlus and also he's big in that sense. And this was a big move because it also sort of played on his name.
Not like Elon Musk big,
Ha,
right?
yeah, but like that's one way to
But
look at
bigger than like Mark Cuban or.
it. I'll have to go and see Forbes ka list ranking on. In fact, it did ask Elon Musk also to change his name because it was a. We'll take one round. See if you can think
I'm
of
just-
the name. It's
I'm
fine.
just
Yeah.
killing.
Shashank will start with you whenever you're ready.
All I can think of is. नहीं, वो गलत है. I don't know why I think of something called Andrew NG and then Bhai. I don't know.
No. Going to Abhishek.
Still pass.
Same pass. Going to Anshula.
I don't know. Chris bhai.
Oh. Skal Bhai. Okay. Skal Pei, I think P-E-I, Kal Pei. So it was a nice. His ideas also get paid. So Kal Pei became Kal Bhai. That was the whole thing. Okay. Okay, so nobody gets any points on Kal Bhai, which means the next direct will again be Shashank's. Okay, Shashank, I'm talking about a certain country. While the country won its independence between 1811 and 1828, following a four-way struggle between Portugal and Spain, and later Argentina and Brazil, it remained subject to foreign influence and intervention throughout the first half of the 19th century. From the late 19th century to the early 20th century, numerous pioneering economic, labor, and social reforms were implemented, which led to the creation of a highly developed welfare state, which is why the country began to be known as Switzerland of the Americas. They are ranked first in the Americas for democracy and first in South America in peace, low perception of corruption, and e-government. Which country are we talking about?
Ecuador.
Not Ecuador. Going to Abhishek.
Peru.
Peru, not Peru. Going to Anshula.
El Salvador.
Not El Salvador. Okay, cool. We'll take another round. I know there are no definitive hints in this question. Like objectively, if I look at it from a quizzer perspective, and that's why I kept it as 19th question, just because if it'll be a close quiz and a last question, this thing it'll be interesting to see who gets the most educated guess, right? So no problem at all. All of you are on right track. Peru and Ecuador, El Salvador. So one of those famous South American countries. So hint. Hint is, okay, I'll give very school level hint. Okay, so hint, capital starts with M. M for, oh bhai, abhay mudra. Okay, ठीक है. Capital starts with M. Whenever Shashank is ready, you can. अबे ओ ये तो ऐसे किया था कि अभी चलान काटेगा मेरा.
I'll say this is Uruguay.
It is Uruguay.
Montevideo, the
Yes,
capital.
it is Montevideo. That is correct. Nicely done. 5 points to Shashank. It is Uruguay. Okay. Uruguay is correct. Okay, that brings us to the end of this quiz. Round of applause for all three of you. We'll take one final look at the score. We'll start with Abhishek. Abhishek didn't have the best of the days. Maybe it was the set, maybe it was the order, a bunch of things. But Abhishek, I would love to see you back again. 6 points to Abhishek. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Shashank had 49 in the first half, and he got 10 for Ophelia and 5 for Uruguay. Shashank ends on 64. Okay, we've had this crazy topsy-turvy ride in Delhi quiz shows with Anshula losing to Shashank one, then Anshula coming back to the final, and Anshula had a crazy quiz, especially the second half. And the reason I kept asking the points for Karl Bhai, you will know once we see the final score. Anshula had 40 in the first half. She got 10 for crochet, 12 for La Dolce Vita, 11 for Cupid's bow, 10 for archery, and 12 for Kale Sagal. So Anshula ends on 95. So I was asking if you want to give 5 points to her, she might score a century. But yeah, our winner for this episode is Anshula, of course. Big win, big win. And shout out to Shashank. Shashank, you are fantastic. I'll see you soon, maybe in one of the quizzes. Abhishek, like I said, good stuff. Sometimes it happens, upar niche, upar niche. But you were the winner of the prelims, so you've actually beaten all of them before you came in. So big round of applause to Abhishek. And that's it. We'll see you next Sunday with Anshula and 2 more challenges. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Anshula, do you like John Wick? No? Sort of?
My friend is trying to get me into it. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Into John Wick.
I'm that friend now. I'm trying to get to it. This is a John Wick graphic novel, which is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
If you, this is just.
I am very
if
interested.
You, yeah. So this is for you, Anshula. This is I love John Wick. Absolutely love John Wick. So this is for you. We can pose. Yes. I'll write a note and I'll give it to you. Also, shout out. This was a birthday gift from a friend, Sumaira Sheikh. I know she'll never watch quizzing, but in case you ever watch Sumaira, I'm gifting this book to the very, very deserving person, Anshula. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.